Baltimore's homeless people are the most talkative homeless people, and also the most casual because they're everywhere. Baltimore still has the most homeless people of any city that I've ever seen, and they're
Is that factual, or you're just saying that's eye test?
That's eye test
Okay.
for me. I don't know if there is, but there's so many homeless people in there, and they are the most casual, the most regular, and just talkative, And the thing about the homeless people in Baltimore is that they're homeless, but it always feels like they have errands to get to.
They're doing stuff.
They stay busy. The homeless stay busy in Baltimore. Just to throw New York City in there, I'd say richest homeless people. Let's see. Where's Michigan? Detroit. The homeless people in Detroit are the most wishy-washy, I'll say. They're the most likely who will be cool with you for a second and then on a dime fucking flip out just like crazy. So if you go to Detroit, that's what you want to watch out for there. Florida.
It's Florida.
How can you can't tell the difference between homeless and the regular residents. That's just 100% true. And then I think the last one that I have on my list so far is California, Los Angeles, which the Los Angeles homeless people, they are very kind of slow. They do look a little wacky, they look like characters, this is where you're seeing your guy who has a crown made out of Bud Light cans, and he's covering himself in a flannel blanket that he's wearing as a cape. That's here, but they're all very slow because there's those shanty towns and things. I passed a few of those. So the Los Angeles, the LA homeless people, yeah, they're out and about in full force, but they're not insane. They're almost
they're
part
not
of
stabby.
They're not. Well, I'm sure some of them are, but they're more it feels like they're all on heroin, which they might be.
Probably, yeah.
So that's what it feels like. And then Buffalo homeless people. What do you think about Buffalo homeless people?
I don't have that many run-ins with them, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
There's one guy that lives downtown who is and this is so mean to say, but he's the funniest homeless person I've ever seen. And the reason being is there's this one light. I bet you people from Buffalo that drive in and out of the city a lot know where I'm talking about. It's right kind of by Swan Street, right by the baseball stadium. And I've seen him there because I used to, drive to and from the Harbor Center 10 times a week, right? And he would literally be in the road, next to cars, on his hands and knees, praying to people, but not in a religious way. He'd be as if they were his emperor, bowing down to them, please, just $1 or whatever he would be saying. And yeah, that's really the only that's you see a few of them in other places, but that's the one homeless guy that sticks out to me in Buffalo. Boston homeless people.
Ooh, let's add that to the mix.
I don't know what the ratio of them are. I've only had a run-in with a few, but I've told this story on the podcast before. The famous game of 3-card Monte.
Of course.
I'm just assuming that most of those people were homeless. Well, I know for a fact that 2 of them were, because they're the ones that ended up trying to stab us. First stabbed the guy that owed us money, and then they,
sure.
Wishy-washy. Then the knives turned on us real quick when we wouldn't pay him full price for his stolen sunglasses, which I did not buy. I don't know if it's probably illegal to buy stolen goods, I would assume. So just clear my name of that. I was not the one purchasing, nor was I going to be the one to take the knife. But somebody was going to get stabbed in that scenario. So yeah, I again. I did one time have a woman reach in my car. We were going to a country concert or something, and we were picking up Black and Milds because we wanted some cigars at the country concert. I don't know. We were probably in high school, and I had a couple Black and Milds sitting on my front seat of my car, and was ready to go pick up my buddy or meet everybody somewhere, however we were getting to the concert, and I was in the city of Buffalo, and a woman, I don't know if she was fully homeless or not, but like had like slippers on, and that was pretty much it. And she walked up to my car, my windows were open because it was summertime. She was like, "Do you have a lighter?" And I was like, "No." She's like, "You have Black and Milds?" And I was like, "I guess, yeah, but like I don't have a lighter." She was like, "Okay," and just reached in my car and took a Black and Mild and like
Nice.
walked away. And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, I guess like all you."
If I were to add Buffalo into my list, I would say funniest homeless people. I honestly would. And then I forgot to Las Vegas, most violent homeless people.
Dude, Vegas scares the shit out of me. Like,
It's freaky deaky.
yeah.
And I'm telling you,
Vegas
those
people
guys
scare me,
They're
like,
the
a lot.
flip side of the Detroit coin all the time.
Yeah.
So that's a little homeless tourist.
Yeah.